Welcome, theater educators, to Much Ado About Drama. This video is tips for directors. This one is going to focus specifically on how to run efficient rehearsals. If you are a non-theater teacher who's just looking for an overview about how to direct, or you're new to directing, go ahead and check out my overview video on how to direct. This one goes a little more in depth. When we are running rehearsals, we need an efficient routine that everyone is going to come in and know the drill. So the main things that I like to do are warm-up, announcements, the main activity of the day, whatever your goal is to get done in that rehearsal, and then some kind of closing with follow-up announcements. The warm-up is really important, and it's something I have sometimes neglected to do a little bit, I'll admit it, but doing a warm-up that's related to whatever your main objective is for the day is going to help the whole rehearsal be a lot more efficient. So I found that when I actually hold myself to it and make sure we're doing that connected warm-up, it pays in dividends with how the rehearsal actually goes. I have another video linked here of the best, just simple kind of rehearsal warm-ups and how you can just get the right idea for what you need to do for your warm-up. I also have on my website a warm-up generator, so it has like different categories like partner games, group games, physical games, and you just click on that and it has just quick suggestions. So if you ever need some ideas or you forgot to prepare, bookmark that, and it's linked below so that you can always have some ideas handy. After warm-up, I like to have everyone come together to do some quick announcements. So it can be reminders of what the rehearsal schedule looks like for the week, reminders of when we're off book, just always having like a little bit of time, hopefully just 2 or 3 minutes, but it's that time to pull everyone together and say, okay, don't forget about these things. And again, it takes up a little chunk of time, but it helps with the efficiency of the overall process of the rehearsals. And then we have our main activity of the day, whatever it is. This is where you have identified your objective for that rehearsal, where you want to be by the end. The main categories of rehearsal are initial read-through, intro work, table work, blocking, and then if it's a musical, you'll have your music and choreography rehearsals, and then refining, fixing, running. Figure out with your objective which category you're running these rehearsals in, and that's going to help you with the goal. So if you're doing a blocking rehearsal, what are you blocking? And then at the end, you're redoing announcements, and that can maybe be where you do an out loud assessment with the cast and production team of what you got through, or if you weren't really able to get through everything that you meant to get through that day, it's an opportunity to say, oh, okay, we were actually supposed to do scenes 1 and 2 today, and we only got halfway through scene 2. So next rehearsal, where we were going to do a review of 1 and 2, we have to start with finishing up scene 2. So just be really sure that you are thorough with what we did work on today so that we can be really efficient with that next rehearsal. So as a quick recap, we have our warm-up, announcements, main activity of the day, and then a recap of that rehearsal. I hope that just this basic idea gives you some help and support with your rehearsal planning. I'm going to make a whole series of how to direct a play. So if you have any specific topics that you would find particularly helpful, leave them down below. Like, subscribe, share with anyone you think that would find this helpful. I hope you have a wonderful week. Happy directing, and break a leg.